What's good, y'all? To all my people out there in the two-way community, I gotta say something, and it's real disgusting. Um, it's it's not two disgusting things about it. It's only one disgusting thing about it: the fact that they did this. First of all, no matter where you live in America, the United States, all the laws should be the same in every state. That stand your ground law shouldn't even be a law. There shouldn't even look stand your ground. If somebody is trying to send you to the other side and it ain't God, it ain't part of God's plan, why do I gotta sit back and let somebody rush that? God ain't saying my ticket is up. Some demonic, stanky, hide up, tipsy, retarded, no home training, moron loser, nothing out of life, never wanted, never listened to they parents, having idiot decide to kick in somebody's door. Three of them. Three individuals decide to kick in somebody's door. Let me say something to y'all. All jokes aside, the video I seen, oh, my heart does go out to the parents of these three individuals. Don't get me wrong. I'm human just like y'all human. My heart goes out to the parents. But for no reason should the parents be upset with the homeowner for protecting his life. Not his property, his life. I don't care who in the comments, that man was not protecting his property. That man was protecting his life. Well, he only shot because it was his No, you need a key to get in my house. Some houses have codes you get in. If you ain't got the code and you ain't got the key, what you doing in here? But they didn't stop there. They didn't care about a key. They forced their way in. Let me explain this to the parents. Those three boys, y'all boo-hooing about. By all means, them is y'all loved ones. My condolences. But what were you doing? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. What were you doing 7 days a week? What were you doing 5 days a week when they was in school? Was you in their room, lifting up the mattress, going through their personal stuff? That's not their room, that's your room. You the mom, you the dad. Why didn't you go through their room seeing what they got that they shouldn't have? Why wasn't you going through their phone that you paid for? 16 years old, parents are still supposed to be providing for the child, whether you got a job or not. But regardless, living up under mom and dad's roof, y'all ain't checking on, seeing what your kids is involved in, what they doing, checking their social media, getting their passwords. 18, okay, fall back. But under 18, y'all don't know what's going on with your kid, but y'all say y'all care when something happened to them. And then on top of that, they out doing something they shouldn't even be doing. Y'all worried about everything. Y'all, come on, man. Parents, when y'all gonna play y'all roles? Stop playing victim. Yes, y'all miss y'all babies, y'all loved ones. But where was you at before all of this happened? How did little Juju, how did little Roscoe get a pistol? You should have looked into that. Every homeboy, every person that come to your crib, even females, you should be checking their background. Not like the police, but you should be like, yo, what's your parents' name, your mama's name? They coming to pick you up. Do they know you over here? What's in your book bag? What y'all doing later? Oh, I'm going to follow y'all. I'm going to make y'all look. It's real. And y'all know it. But now, parents is acting like they don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. The parents want to get high. They want to get drunk. They want to sleep with their boyfriend. They want to sleep with their girlfriend. And forgetting about what the kid is doing. Getting into all kinds of And then when they get put on the news, a homeowner is not fearing, but the parents want to press charges on a homeowner for pulling the trigger. This man didn't wake up or whatever time it was. Oh, was it 3-something in the morning? What's your kid doing out 3-something in the morning? Not only that, it don't even matter what time it was. What was your child doing under 18? A child. What were they doing with a gun? With guns. Kicking in somebody's door. You didn't lock your son out. You didn't lock your son out either, whoever that other parent was. So why was they kicking the door into somebody else's house? I ain't gonna lie. I can see them kicking in y'all door where they live at, trying to get in. It's cold outside. You kicking the door into somebody else's establishment where you don't even live. And I know your parents taught you wrong from right. But the way these parents was acting in an uproar, oh yeah, maybe they didn't teach you wrong from right. Because if they did, then you wouldn't have been doing what you was doing, because they should have told you the outcome of the shit that you do could come back and bite you in the ass. Y'all mad at the homeowner for taking action. Some man is kicking his door in. He don't know if it's a man, it's a woman. You kicking his door. You trying to get in, and y'all got guns. Some states 18. Most 21 to carry a handgun. They had handguns. Y'all underage. What y'all doing with guns? And the parents is acting like the homeowner was wrong? Run up on me and we gonna see. My house need a key. You can talk all that nonsense to the district attorney, the judge, or your lawyer, whoever. And if any of them that I just named got any common sense, what are you doing with a gun? What are you doing at this address? You don't live there. And why you kicking in the door? There's a key to open that door. If you ain't got the key, why you kicking it? Some people could say, well, the story stretches back from he owed him money. It could be all kinds of stories, but once again, that's that man's establishment. They made the wrong mistake. Kicking somebody's door. You go ahead and kick my door at 3 a.m. in the morning and see if I'm checking for ID to see how old you is. And I wake up and you in my damn house. See you, bye-bye. And anybody in the judicial, anybody in the judicial system know that. Why are you in this man's house, this woman's house, these people's house? With no key, you don't live there. Why you there? Well, they got an expensive TV I want to sell it at the pawn shop. He got a nice car. He got that, man, look here. Take your ass home. Don't you got school tomorrow? And your parents want to be all rah-rah and all angry now. Oh, y'all got every right to be angry, but be angry at yourself, not at the homeowner. Be angry at yourself, not at the homeowner. Well, he was a child. That man didn't know who was at that door. He ain't checking for ID. You kicked this door in. Grown idiots do that, not kids. Oh, nowadays kids do that because they ain't got no damn sense. They should, but the parents ain't teach them nothing. So they kicking doors in. Why y'all running around kicking in doors? I ain't asking the kids. I'm talking to the parents because maybe y'all telling them to do this nonsense and acting like y'all don't know what they doing. Baby, go on over and get Mr. Jacobs' wallet. Go on over there and get that. Y'all kids, so if anything happens, y'all gonna beat this because he shouldn't have hurt a kid. Kick in my door, then we gonna see. If you love your kids, save your kids. If you love your kids, protect your kids. Teach your kids. Don't send them out to the wolves. Every door in America has a key to it to get in. You get off work. You get off from your job. Just to go in your house, you need a key. Your foot is not a key. A person's foot, a boot, tennis shoe is not a key. And then when you kick it in, don't tell your homies they can come in with you because none of y'all was invited. I missed that part. I feel nothing for goons. I don't care how old you. I feel nothing for goons. Like T Electric says, savages. They come in many shapes, sizes. You miss me with that one. Let me tell y'all something. Go ahead and get on the phone with the police. You ain't. Nah, you ain't going to be able to call them until after the fact. Mama screaming, the other mama screaming, they killed my kid. They ready to jump on somebody and show like they give a fuck. But if you did, you would have checked your kid. You'd have been in his room. That man ain't want to hurt nobody. He ain't want to take nobody's life. You busted up him out and you start squeezing. What you think I'm supposed to do? Let you hit me in the chin, in the jaw, in the neck, one of my organs? Hit her, they gone. Tomorrow I'm gone that second because I didn't make a move. I let you make a move. Once again, I ain't checking your status. You kicked my door in. Hang up your red rock and roll shoes. You done danced long enough. I'm sick of all y'all out there using the system to protect y'all, to try to protect y'all when you ain't protecting the community by keeping y'all rats at bay. And I'm only calling rats hoodlums, thugged out dummies. If you don't want them to be called rats and thugged out dummies, then check them before they leave the house and watch who they hang with. Because then you're going to end up with crumbs. Done. Live, love, laugh, and smile. Nobody want to be dealing with somebody else's poison. I taught my kids, no you didn't. They wouldn't have did what they did. Maybe you should have checked his homeboy. Yeah, you should have checked his homeboy. We all go through some stuff. But I don't kick in doors of people's houses. People do though. Yeah, they do. They do, y'all. I ain't saying just because I don't, that they don't. But when you do that, there's consequences. And some people pay with their life. And it is what it is. Oh, back to what I said. Run up in here and we gonna see. All that jumping out, showing out in court. Yeah, he did hair. Yes, I did. I don't know who and what I laid down. All I know is you was in here and you wasn't supposed to be. And you shot first. Now you lay first. Live, love, laugh, and smile, y'all. If you love your loved ones, keep them. Keep them on a leash.